Good morning, class ninth. I am Gautam Ganguly from Adarsh Vidya Mandir. Today's topic is electoral politics of chapter number 3 and democratic politics. This is the part of democratic politics. Now look at the first point, that is election commission. We know that our country is a democratic country, and you know that democratic country based on the election. Election is the procedure where the representatives of the people comes for ruling, because our country is a big country and it is the largest democracy of the world, and in this country it is not possible to call everyone for any decision. That's why we believe on representative democracy. Representative democracy means the people who elect by the another people or the representative of the people, they come in the parliament and they rule over us. So this election procedure is conducted by the election commission. Election commission is an independent body or independent structure where by this the process of election conducted and controlled and supervised an independent body. Here three main work we can see. First one, the how the election is conducted. Second one, how election is controlled and how election commission supervise the total election procedures. So what are the functions of election commission? First one, allotment of election symbol. We know there are more than 750 political parties in our country. All the parties are recognized by election commission, and election commission provide them one symbol. As for example, we know that BJP is symbolized by the lotus in our flag. Next one, that is called symbol, and the preparation of electoral roll. Electoral roll means the where the people's name are written, the total description like photo, name, father's name, date of birth, and it is what we can say epic. Epic means what? Election photo identity card. That is prepared by election commission, and election commission make the election roll. As you know that your class teacher make the roll number and your name in this way, in the same way the election commission also make the name roll or the description of the person who is going to be cast the vote. Next, that delimitation of constituencies. That means what are the constituency of any area. If anyone who is died, then his name is also cut from the electoral roll, and the constituencies are also fixed by the election commission. Here constituency means one geographical area which is decided by the election commission. Then fixing of election dates. We know that our country is a very large country. It is not possible to conduct vote in one time all over India. Although Narendra Modi government is trying to conduct the voting system in one time all over India, but it is very difficult task. That's why the election commission announced the voting dates, and even you know that in one state in different phases are decided for the election, and election date is also announced by election commission. Next one, scrutiny of the nomination paper. Before the election, some people submit their nomination paper, and in that nomination paper the election commission judge it. After judging the paper, election commission promote anyone for the election. So nomination of paper, that is judged and scrutinized by election commission whether all the informations are correct or not. Next one, checking undue interference of the political party in power. In any state government, you can see that ruling power party or the party who is ruling in power, that means the ruling party that try to influence the election procedure and wants to win the election by illegal process also or by another means. That's why the election commission always try to subdue, or the election commission always try to make the free and fair election, and undue interference is not entertained by the election commission. Now, what are the election procedure or process of the election? Process of the election, first one is announcement of date, in which date the election will be conducted, that is announced. That may be the submission of nomination paper, that may be the electoral roll making, or the casting of vote. All the dates are fixed by election commission. Next one is the nomination of candidate. Second point is nomination of candidate. Third point is scrutinizing the nomination paper. Fourth point, those who are already submitted nomination paper, they sometimes withdraw their name. That's why we say withdrawal of nomination. That is also process. After submission of nomination paper, the political party starts campaign, or the leaders who are belong to any political party, they start campaigning in this way to get the support, maximum support of that people in their party, or mobilizing the people in their party. Then polling. Okay, polling means at the time of polling, we know that there is public holidays in that area where the polling is going on. And after for completion of all the polling, the vote is counted. That is called what? Counting of votes. And all the ballot papers are used, either ballot paper or EVM machines. In some places we know that EVM machines is now introduced. It is very easy to calculate and easy to carry anywhere. Earlier we have seen that if that ballot paper was used for the casting of vote, and in this situation we know that EVM machine is maximum used in all the booths. After counting of votes, last point is declaration of result. After declaration of result, the government form or the ruling party comes. In this way, the total election procedure is completed. Next, last point, that one is the challenges of free and fair elections. What are the challenges of free and fair elections? We can see that election commission face some problem at the time of election. What are that? First one, money and muscle power. The political parties want to do the use of money and muscle power to win. Okay, and the huge money is it is used for winning the political party. Criminal and politics. Sometimes we can see the political parties give the ticket to that type of people, those who are already criminal connections. Okay, so criminals are used and they make the fear of election, and before the election we know that the political parties even distribute some token money, some another food, then umbrellas, cycle, laptop, in this way. Okay, now next one, nepotism. Nepotism is also a feature of political party with nowadays. That challenge, that is also a challenge. That means one party ruled by one family. That is also called dynastic succession. And one party which is ruled by one political party is ruled by one family, and one family members, they are MPs, they are MLAs from their family only. So the political party's decision is dependent on that political family. So this is also called nepotism, and nepotism is one drawback of political party. and there is no election in the political party. Mainly the main leaders that decide everything. That's why this is the difference between India and America. In America, inside of the political party there is election, but election for candidate who will contest the election. But in our country, the distribution of ticket, that is depends on the main political leaders or prominent leaders. Last one point is what? Corrupt politics. We know that all the political parties try to win election in any way. That's why sometimes they go for the corruption. Corruption means any type of malpractices they do. Okay, at the time of election, at the time of polling day, even in the polling booth, and before the elections. In this way they manage. So these are the challenges of political parties and the free and fair election. So election commission trying to do a free and fair election. That is the main aim of election commission. Thank you for watching this video.